Hey there, fellow pyromaniacs. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mind Over Magic, the Final School. Episode 24, Awaiting the Fire to Hatch a Bird. So updating the priorities, it is summoning Refining Beast, and in this case it will be the Weaver Bird. So there it is, it's going. And knowing that I'm about to chew up all the sinew, I'll queue up some hunting. Corrupted mana, lantern. Okay, that's going to take a little bit of work to clear out, because there's this ruin that's in the way. That's fine. That will be tomorrow's task. As well as, you know, the summon, if Furch can level up. Virgil has solo learner. I think that's fine. The worry, of course, with solo learner is like you don't want to start teaching them until no one else is being taught, but there shouldn't be much of an issue there. Wishbringer! That's a familiar name. I'll just spell it a new way. So the ritual here will be complete once we have an air or a fire 4 student, which will be Furch at some point. So down here we have, let's see, defender, insightful, it's not going to be helpful. I think we just go with whoever's strongest, because it doesn't really seem to matter. I can't get any trials done. Somatic is good because they're all earth. And then Darzan, scavenger, sure. One thing I haven't done is have Jackal in these fights. So I'm going to actually put Jackal and a Valka down here. Fire mages in the back. Because I think Jackal is... No, actually he's max level. But his relics could definitely level up a lot more. And I think that's also true of a Valka. Her Hunter trophy is like not anywhere near max. Dumb Hunter likes very scholarly recreation. That's funny. Oh god, these things are tanky. Ouch. Frickin' hell. 3 HP. Alright, tsunami. Dodge this. Good shadow dodging. Like it. And a crit. Finally, I like it. This wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. Looking at the Strigoi when we entered the fight, I was like, oh my god, they have so much HP. But the shadow armor allowed us to dodge a lot of the damage. no problem. So not really any HP lost, which is great. Which allows us to jump into the next fight, where we can bring... the same lineup, I think? Just switched places, and we'll just refill mana before battle. Because I want to clear out that lantern. I don't like the conviction penalties. Alright, Pierogi, you want to... Oh, yeah. You... Oh, actually, you're kind of dancing on your own right now. He does have dance on his own as a trial. I don't see anyone else around. Why am I not getting credit? There's no one in the House Commons. Come on. I think because it's a hallway down here, it isn't counting, but whatever. There's other ways to fix it. So the one thing I noticed is Jackal has a terrible max mana pool. Terrible. So his flame lashes are like weak as hell. But he's really powerful, so his regular fireballs are really powerful. It's kind of funny. Because flame lash uses your like mana max to calculate. Alright, it's vulnerable now. And it's done. That one hurt, because it's, you know, the Mana Lantern gets a bunch of free shots on everyone. But all's well that ends well. How do you not have Dance on Own yet? You know what I could do? Is force you to dance over here. I don't think it actually matters what room you're dancing in. So at this point, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the ones that are ready to either graduate or become apprentices, like, set. The problem is, I really haven't had battles above ground, like, at all. I haven't been attacked by anything. It's really weird. So I haven't been able to do Defender in a long time. Because, like, how could I? I mean, there's no one to defend against. So I might need to give up on some of these trials if I don't get access to the requisite conditions. Alright, Pierogi just got Dance on Own. Alright, let's take a look at the other ones. Vita is ready, just waiting on the Weaver Bird. Yedofan wants to solo dine and defend, and I really don't have the ability to defend. And Solodyne, you can go eat gut berries right now, because no one seems to be in the dining room at the moment. Oh, but no, they're up here. Your Solodyne doesn't need to be in a common. Mess hall, common room, house commons. Got it. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to do that right now, while they're dancing. You need Insightful, so you need to do bonus damage to, with your fire abilities. Junkian's done. So Junkian, Junkian I was planning on giving a tier 2 wand, just to get a higher level relic. So let's do that. Junkian gets a tier 2 wand. Pierogi needs Conqueror Bronze, which is the Burrower Larva. Okay, well, I do intend to keep Pierogi and Wishbring as, like, you know, staff or whatever. So that means I need to find the Burrower Larva. So it means I need to go deep. Oh, here it is. I think in this case, because Pierogi wants to conquer it, it's probably best for Pierogi to become a fire apprentice before that fight. So Pierogi is stronger and can survive it better. So in that case, let's unshrink the fire apprentice pyre and make Pierogi an apprentice, because he's ready. And the Wishbringer has a bunch of things, but Solo Learner is getting filled up, which is good. And then Neatnik. So this is Wish. Neatnik is going to be critical. just to fix that. And at this point, what I'm doing is I'm just like getting all all the research. I'm not even looking at what I'm getting. I'm just like trying to fill it all up. So we got odd windows. We got fancy beds, which we would need the Weaver Bird for. And here we go. Ritual Fire Apprentice. I like how Jackal... Well, I'll have Jackal do it. But here we go, Pierogi. Now, the good thing is, a fire mage like Jackal is going to be able to teach the fire apprentices faster. The higher level skill you have, the better you are at teaching that element. So I'll have a Valka and Jackal teach the fire apprentices so that they level up their fire magic even faster. It's one of the reasons why Scavenger's been so slow, because there's really no one to teach him dark or nature. So he's kind of having... He's having to learn slowly. And we got a drab album as a result. Now, one can... And this is an argument that I would believe in. You would get a higher level relic if you had fulfilled the trial of Burrow Larva before becoming a, an apprentice. But, like, I am just going to pulverize this thing. I don't even care. Actually, he can attune to it. So, maybe not. I'll just level it up and then pulverize it. Actually, I hate both of these, but whatever. We'll just start attuning. And let's max out the Miat Skull too. Jungian. How did you... Oh, right, you have a level 2 fire wand. So either Furch, Jungian, or Pierogi, as soon as one of them hits fire level 4, they can summon the Weaver Bird. I have 3 fire mages that have the capacity, but none of them have yet the skill. It's kind of funny. Like, goddamn Weaver Bird, just let me do it already. For Dumb Hunter, I think I am just going to graduate him, even though he hasn't done trials, because his trials are taking forever, and I don't suspect that there will be, like, it's just not going to happen. Oh, he's not even fully trained yet. Wait, what? Yeah, he is. Oh, no, he's level 3 out of 5. So he needs just some fights to level up. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to, like, force him into some stupid fights to level him up. This will be an easy one. Because I'm just going to, like, tsunami nuke the furry mites and kill them all, and he'll get some XP. So Vita's just waiting on a level 4 fire mage. Yodafan needs Solo Diner. But that needs to be in a mess hall, which makes it kind of annoying, because I don't have a free mess hall. I could make one, but, like, that's a little ridiculous. Ooh, I should not have brought... guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, should not have brought Jackal, because this will hurt, but then the tsunami healed him. So, Dumb Hunter, you were supposed to gain some experience, and I don't see that to be the case. Who is the fire mage? I'm trying to figure out who would most benefit from this fight. I think it's fine. I'll just do this fight again. Furch was the one that wanted Insightful, but I lost that opportunity against the mites. And then you have Leafy Green Eater Gold? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fulfill that. I don't grow Crabbage yet. I could start growing Crabbage, but by the time I mean, you're going to like lose your mind with the lack of conviction by the time I can do that for you. So AoE spells will not work against the Batkin because they have cover protection, but I can destroy their cover with earth attacks. But I should not have used an AoE one. Dumb Hunter's max level now. What's weird? Oh, that wasn't a level 7 fight. I was gonna say, I can probably get Dumb Hunter... Yeah, I could probably get a Dumb Hunter up to Push and Purist if I kill some level 7 fights. There's not a lot of easy level 7 fights, though. That's the problem. And I'm not, like, entirely convinced that it's worth it. No, it is his gold trial. It's worth it. It's a huge amount of relic. It will go from relic level 12 to 14. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it. A little extra effort, that's fine. Well, the the good news is the Weaverbird should be summonable sometime today or tomorrow. So what I'll do, seeing how much time I have left in the stream, is that will be my last thing I aim for. Also, I have one extra plinth slot open, so let's take a look at if there's a good plinth to set up. Truly, no. I'll just leave it open. There is not a good one. I'll double check all relics. Blade of the Gourmet still hasn't leveled up. That would be probably the thing I would want to plinth most. This Wandcraft ring can be pulverized. Because I don't really care about Wolfkin Convocation or crafting wands faster. That really hasn't been a bottleneck. No, there doesn't seem to be anything to really do here. The Dusty Branch can be pulverized. Don't need that either. Meaning at Skull's not even attuned yet. This thing will be pulverized once it's done, and the Drab Album's not attuned yet. Pierogi! Attune, dude! You have a bunch to attune. Dumb Hunter. Dusty Branch is already set to pulverize, and you haven't leveled that up. Next. That's already getting pulverized. That you can't attune to. Next, Glowing Patch, not full level, already being pulverized. And then I guess you could attune to the finger. level that up for Yodafan. Yodafan we're actually keeping, so like, you know, some of these lower level guys, I'll just like have them attuned to whatever junk they can. Alright, that's it. Takes a considerable amount of time to check all that stuff, though. Alright, come on, fire mages. One of you has to hit level 4. This is crazy. So, Dumb Hunter's Potion Purist. If we are going to clear out some fights... we could clear out this fight, potentially, with him. Although, the Helmals are good against... well, they're bad against fire, so maybe that's fine. The fire mages will help get through the Ember Golem, and then... yeah. So now this is more about... I'll equip a potion, but I know he is Potion Purist, so we shouldn't use it unless I have to. So the idea is to try to get Dumb Hunter ready to graduate. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots, and you guys voted for me to just decide whoever I want to summon in. So I did say that I was going to summon in... oh, you know, we could try for a shattered, convocated nature... oh, no, nature mage? So I'm going to plinth something that allows me to intentionally summon shattereds to try to get a shatter that is immune to a bunch of the nature weaknesses. See if we can get like a quote-unquote perfect shattered nature mage. And here's another level 7 fight for Dumb Hunter to clear. Perfect. That was a hell of a vengeance. Alright, they are strong against... let's just kill one. God, your mana pool's so bad, Jackal. He's really good at hunting above ground for, like, breath stealers and the like, but he's absolutely garbage at, like, combat because of his tiny mana pool. I should probably consider what relics I could give him to improve that. But it's not a big deal. So the next fight, Dumb Hunter needs... he's not that hurt. Darzan did get a bit hurt. And this is a fight probably for electricity to be in the back row, because they're souped up. They're really powerful. So we'll do that. Badger and Macho. With Darzan there. And Dumb Hunter here. So Dumb Hunter and Darzan need to drink. And then we'll enter it. So go re-equip new potions. And then as soon as this double docks glowing watch, allowing us to convocate Shattered are in, we'll go for a gifted earth convocated Shattered. Alright, we're good. Let's... Darzan is a little hurt, but I think he'll survive the fight. So we'll start. Did I get plinth? No. Come on, plinth it sooner. It's waiting on delivery. Nice. Just an insta-KO. What I like to see. These boosted lightning mages are really zapping the crap out of everything. I love it. I don't think we're actually even gonna get hurt. I think I'll walk away having tanked everything. Provided I have the mana pool to keep doing taunts. Yeah, we'll be fine. Zap. And zap. No pain, all gain. Like it. Alright, so Dumb Hunter is all set to graduate. Vita is just waiting on a Fire Mage to hit level 4 to summon in the Weaver Bird and then graduate. Wishbringer needs to solo dine. So, right now on the schedule... I think I can have Wishbringer try to solo dine right now, because no one is set to be in the dining room. And he'll be ready to become an apprentice. Oh god, someone walked through right as he was eating. Because if they walk through, it doesn't count. Oh, no, 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 no. Vita, get out of there. Come on, that was solo dining. It's rough, because, like... Maybe what I could do is say, no one walk through these doors. I don't usually do this, but like, in order to get this done, I have to do it to the extreme. It's kind of dumb. So, here we go. You solo dined! Yay! I mean, it's, like I said, a little extreme to like lock the doors, but it's the only way I know that's like less frustration. So, Wishbringer is, just needs level 3 fire and then becomes a fire apprentice. Jungian, you need to eat leafy greens, and like, I guess I can start working on that, because Jungian... No, it wasn't Jungian, that was... Never mind, never mind. Jungian is just leveling up and then going to be graduated. Jungian is not going to become an apprentice, so I don't really care about that last one. I'll leave that unfulfilled, because I think that's going to be a bit hard to do. So leafy greens, if you're wondering, is, Uh-oh. Do I not have... Oh, no, I do have... so leafy greens is a bunch of crabbage, but I haven't started growing crabbage, which is why I wasn't working towards that. I can start trying to grow crabbage. I just don't have a good place for it. Because if I grow it here, it's going to grow... I mean, I can grow it here and grow it slower, because this is roofed up. I could try to, like, give this a weird glass roof. I don't know if this will work. Oh, I'll see what I could do here, to, like, fudge this a bit. Because there's... I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, I can start growing even slow crabbage here. Is fine. So that in the future I'll be able to fulfill that. And then you need insightful. So insightful means someone weak to fire. So where's their fire weakness? And then on top of that, Pierogi wants the Conqueror. So I was going to wait for Pierogi to get a little bit more fire skill in before I did that. So, I know I'm going to be a little bit over time, but the intention here is to try to get the Weaver Bird summoned in as, like, the last ritual that I do. And for that, I just need any mage to hit fire for, which they're taking their sweet frickin' time. And in fact, Wishbringer is all set for an apprenticeship. Maybe he'll be the first one, who knows? So the Burrow Larva obviously is not weak to fire. They're not weak to fire. They're not weak to... There is no fire weakness anywhere. What the hell? Not weak to fire. Okay. So, well, Sorry, Furch. It's gonna be a while before I get the option of fighting someone weak to fire. But Jungian and Furch are both slowly working their way. So the relic we got is a gleaming plaything. It is not bad. Another Gnosis Shard on skill gain. If you're wondering, there is not a cumulative effect. If you plinth 2 of those, you don't get more Gnosis Shards. As far as I know, it like only uses the stronger one. But this is bindable to Jungian and... what did it say? Wishbringer? So if Wishbringer could use it, that would be great. And the plinth for the Shattered Nature is done. So yes, let's do that. Summoning in a Nature Initiate. So adding Nature Wand, set Relic. Oh, I have to have 2 relics for this, don't I? I need 1 for the Convocation and 1 for the Summon? Is that right? Do I have another Shattered Relic? I do. I do have a few others. I have... So what I should do is I should plinth the glowing disc and then use the Devil's Dock. So let me switch that around. Come on. Okay. Go fetch the glowing disc. There it is. Alright, so this should work. There. So we're summoning a nature. Let's make sure to do this. A nature. We're summoning a gifted nature with a shattered. So the way it works is you need 2. You need 1 for the relic that they come in with and 1 for the plinth. And done. That is a really expensive summoning because it's using 75 Gnosis Shards for the Convocation and for the gifted, but I have the shards now, so I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, Pierogi is like so close to being 4 for the Weaver Bird. I'll just go a little bit longer. Sometime tomorrow we'll have it for sure. It's killing me though. And here is the gifted Shattered Nature student who could potentially become our meta crop tender, our meta farmer, if you will. And then, of course, Dumb Hunter can graduate. Come on, be good, be good. It actually doesn't really even matter whether they're good or not. Like, so, 5 minutes left. This raffle timer is also the end of the stream timer now. And we have Wallace. Wallace comes in attuned to the relic that he was summoned with. Wants to clean, wants to learn while full, and wants to defend. FBAB. Could be an Earth nature hybrid. Not that he would ever be a tank, but would be able to do like mining and building and stuff. Because he came in with a +2 Earth. But what we can do is we can get a nature wand. Anyway, Yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad at all. I guess. Let's graduate Dumb Hunter in the middle of the night. Totally not sketchy. I think. Yeah, so attuning is set to high priority for all. They're just taking their sweet time doing it. You know what's funny? Oh, okay, no, never mind. I was about to say that there was a case where Scavenger was going to have to level Shadow up to 8 again, but no, 7 is going to be max unless I get a different relic. Alright, there's the nature wand. Which, you know, I could do right now. There's really no reason to wait. Because I don't have a ritual bound to it. Alright, come on, fire mages. Someone hit 4. There was a ward in it. Alright, I'm pretty sure Pierogi's gonna hit 4, because one more. Yep, there it is! Weaverbird time! Pierogi and Vita. And this allows Vita to graduate once it's done. Because we're not keeping Vita as faculty. And then the raffle timer is also for the Weaverbird. So what the Weaverbird is able to do is it is able to make ash parchment, which I'll do until 10, and then fibrous textiles, which I'll do until like 30. And fibrous textiles is primarily really useful for like high tier furniture, like bedding and the like. But it's useful for a bunch of things. You know, they're all useful. And then Solomon's Seal, which is for a spice used in recipes for libations, which is like staff conviction stuff, and also can make rune wood from regular wood and wormwood pods. So in case I have a dire need for rune wood and I don't have access to the rune wood biome, we can now make rune wood from scratch. The next refining beast will be a Lavalina. So that will be my next goal for sometime in the future. But, raffle timer's in about 40 seconds, and that will be the end of the stream. I'll raffle off first the Weaverbird, and then Wallace. In that order. So good luck. And Vita, you are ready to graduate. I forgot about that. Congrats. So the relic I got was a construct and carve relic, which is going to be attuned to Scavenger and then like recycle once it's maxed. And then Vita's relic's about to come. I might try for Yodafan's Solo Diner, although I really have not been given the opportunity to do Defenders. I think it's like bugged. It's weird that I haven't had any above like straight up have not had any above ground battle opportunities, which is really, really strange to me. So Raveno, the Weaverbird. And then Ken's DYI, the gifted Shutter Mage. Congrats. And I said it was the last thing I was going to do, but let's just go ahead and do the solo dining. Alright, guess what? Door, none. Haha. No, they're standing there. Damn it. All. Yedofan, try to eat that gutberry again. Yo, Kens, don't stand there, man. Okay, he's just ruining it. What the hell? Why are you trying to cast lightning? Go away, dude. Gods, let's see. Go refill this. No, you don't even have the skill for it. Go give affection to the crone bug. No! Why did Jackal walk in? This is so painful. All I want to do is eat alone. No. No one comes in. None. None. There we go. Oh my god. The nuclear option of eating alone. Imagine being a student being like, all I want to do is eat freaking alone. And like running around this whole school and locking all the doors so you can have like one meal alone. That's all you ask for. It's like, I don't require much. I just want to be left alone the once. And on that bombshell, this is where I am going to leave off. Having some of the Weaverbird, having made the House Commons, having made the library, having made the archive, having made the hospital ward. I think those were the major achievements this stream. And then, of course, getting like a bunch of meta fire mages, and then possibly Yodafan, who's going to be our Earth apprentice. So he needs to do an apprenticeship. So I'll add that to the priority. Summon Lavalina and make Yodafan an apprentice. Because we're done trying to seek the perfect Earth mage. I am not sure it exists. Thank you for tuning in to Mind Over Magic, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me or feedback, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord to take part in the events, a link can be found in the description of this video or on my website. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow mages.